We have breaking news here on NFL Daily, which of course is presented by Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping when you go to manscaped.com/chat. 20% off plus free shipping. Like I said, breaking news here on today's show. J.J. Watt is signing with the Arizona Cardinals. This one a little bit out of left field, but hey, when you get the bag like J.J. Watt did of 2 years and $31 million with $23 million guaranteed, you can't blame the guy. So Watt does have a new NFL team. He is heading out west to play with the Cardinals. The Cardinals do run a 3-4 scheme. He announced on Twitter that he is heading to go play for Cliff Kingsbury. This is definitely an interesting move, and a move I do like for Arizona for a front seven that did struggle last year. And I look at this Cardinals team that's got a lot of talent. It's got a good young quarterback in Kyler Murray, but not a ton of players that have played in the postseason. J.J. Watt is a guy, he's a veteran, he's still a good player, and he's played in a lot of playoff runs, albeit not a lot of deep playoff runs with the Houston Texans. I think this is a good move for both sides involved because, again, Watt gets the bag, and he gets to join a team that needs a player of his ilk. He tweeted it himself, source, me, I'm heading to Arizona. There was a picture with this tweet, and it's this. The tweet itself was source me and him working out in a Cardinals shirt there. He decided pretty quick. Now, he said he was going to do his due diligence, but really only took a couple of weeks here. There was a lot of chatter that maybe J.J. Watt would head back to the Midwest, go play closer to home, Chicago, Green Bay, Minnesota, maybe somewhere in that region. Cleveland was another team, Buffalo. But ultimately, he decides to go sign with the Arizona Cardinals on a 2-year deal worth $31 million. A lot to break down here when it comes to Watt and Arizona. But first, I want you guys to reply to the pinned comment, and that is this question. What is your one-word reaction to the Cardinals signing J.J. Watt? Just one word. I'll give you my one word in just a moment. But first, give me your one-word reaction to the Cardinals signing J.J. Watt. Now, this is why you get subscribed to the channel, because we cover all of the breaking news, all of the rumors, and a whole lot more when it comes to the NFL. YouTube.com/chatsportstv. Get caught up on the latest NFL news and rumors all off season long. You might get hit with the ad break here. If you do, give me your one-word reaction, subscribe to the channel, and when you return, more on this J.J. Watt news. My one-word reaction to J.J. Watt signing with the Cardinals: playoffs. That's what they're thinking here. They're thinking postseason after coming up just short. We saw good progress from Arizona in 2020. Ended up 8-8, just missed out on the postseason, had some tough breaks late. But I think this is an aggressive type of move of, hey, we're taking that next step. We're going all in on 2021 to try and make the playoffs in a tough NFC West. J.J. Watt is still a player that can play at a high level. He's still a player that can offer a lot to an NFL team, not just on the field, but in an organization. A big thing he was referred to a lot in Houston was as a major leader. We know his community work that he did in Houston. He will be a great presence for the Arizona Cardinals, both on the team, both in the locker room, and in the city as well. I like this move a lot for a young team looking to take that next step. Talented team, now you get a talented player who's got a lot of experience as well in J.J. Watt, even if it's a bit of an overpay. $15.5 million per year with the guy with some injuries. He's getting older. Feels like a lot, but it's only 2 years. You're not tied to him for the next 5. And worst case scenario, you're out of his contract after 2022. Predict it for me. How many sacks for J.J. Watt next season? Had 5 last year, but had a bunch of pressures, a lot of quarterback hits, ton of TFLs as well. Go ahead and predict it for me. How many sacks will J.J. Watt end up having in 2021? Now, we mentioned today's show is presented by Manscaped. You know J.J. Watt goes to Manscaped. Manscaped.com/chat. You get 20% off plus free shipping. The Lawnmower 3.0, it's going to change your life. Things get a little gnarly downstairs, and you're probably like, man, I hate razor burn. I hate shaving down there. Lawnmower 3.0, it's not going to happen for you. No razor burn, no tug, no pull. Smooth shave with Manscaped. So go ahead and take advantage of all of their products, including the Perfect Package, which includes the Lawnmower 3.0. Manscaped.com/chat. Get 20% off plus free shipping. You can get the ball deodorant. You can get the ball toner. J.J. Watt uses that stuff after those crazy workouts that he does. Trust me on that. Manscaped.com/chat. It's going to get you 20% off plus free shipping at checkout. I didn't mention NFC West. It's tough. It's brutal. You got the Seahawks who, we'll see what happens with Russell Wilson there, but they're expected to be good again. The Rams upgraded to Matthew Stafford. They're going to be tough. 49ers had a bad year last year, but if Jimmy G can get healthy, you had Nick Bosa injured on the defensive side, including a lot of other players as well. This just continues to be the toughest division in football, and the Cardinals know that it's tough. That's why they're adding a guy like J.J. Watt, because they're thinking postseason. They're thinking, hey, we got to continue to get better. We can't rest on our laurels of improving from 2019 to 2020. You have to continue to add pieces, and that is what Arizona is doing by signing J.J. Watt. Another reason you signed J.J. Watt is because 4 of these 5 guys, your sack leaders from this past season, are free agents. Hassan Reddick, hopefully they bring him back, but that's far from a guarantee. Dennis Gardeck's a free agent as well. He had 7 sacks last year. Blackson's a free agent. Golden's a free agent. You hopefully will get Chandler Jones back next year, who missed a lot of the season with an injury. He has 1 more year on his contract. You could release him to save $15 million against the cap, but if I'm Arizona, I'm thinking Chandler Jones, J.J. Watt, re-sign Hassan Reddick. That's a 1-2-3 punch of sack machines if you can make that happen, if you can make it all work against the salary cap, which you should be able to because you have a cheap quarterback in Kyler Murray who is still on his rookie contract. I mentioned Watt only had 5 sacks this past year, but a ton of pressure, 16 TFLs, had some forced fumbles. He's a 3-down player still. I still think J.J. Watt is a premier player, and good news, he played all 16 games this past season. Now, a couple of weeks ago, DeAndre Hopkins, who, of course, former teammate with J.J. Watt, started to recruit J.J. Watt. Hey, let's finish what we started. Well, dreams do come true because the Arizona Cardinals have been able to pick up J.J. Watt. All they got to do is trade for Deshaun Watson, right? Kidding. They're not going to trade for Deshaun Watson. They've got Kyler Murray. They're feeling good there. You got J.J. Watt now, feeling great there. I like this move a lot for both parties because, again, J.J. Watt joins a familiar teammate in Hopkins. He knows he gets a big contract with Arizona as well. And for him also, he can hit free agency at the age of 33 in a couple of years. It's not like that's super old, so good for everyone involved. I like this move for Arizona. I'm predicting it now. This will be a playoff team in 2021. But what do you guys think? Do the Cardinals make the playoffs now that they have J.J. Watt? Type Y for yes, type N for no. I'm typing my yes. I think they will, but go ahead and vote for me in the comments. Now, one more time, just wanted to remind you guys, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out. We greatly appreciate it. It's 100% free. NFL news and rumors all off season long. If another big-name player signs or gets traded, we're going to cover it here on Chat Sports.